dealing a lot with small businesses and seeing the same problems over and over and over again. We know traditionally, up to 50% of first sales hires often fail, and more often than not, it's because they don't actually have a sales process for that person coming into the business to follow. The whole premise was that, I didn't want to have a sales trophy name. Lead this, sales that. Just for me, doesn't really resonate. But 10x, so get your first 10 employees, your first 10 new sales, 10x your growth, etc. That definitely does resonate with me, and I'm very passionate about sport and have been involved quite heavily in community sport over the journey. And so, being involved in clubs has always been part of my life. So I thought it would come, TenClub, almost join the club, right? That's where the name came from. So many businesses start off the back of someone being good at what they do, but that's, they're not necessarily prepared for all the hats that they have to wear in a business. So just outsource it until you have the capacity to bring that in-house, and then you're hiring a resource, right? Like unmet, because it can take between 9 and 18 months for a salesperson to actually get a return on investment. So we really want to speed that process up, and knowing that if we can take even 100 businesses from sub $2 million of revenue past that barrier, the amount of value that's actually going to be created. Everything is about customer and how you talk to people and how you interact with people. And as we know in sales, particularly today, right? It's so customer led, right? And you have to understand their needs.
A lot of the businesses you work with, have you seen that there's a lot of them, like you mentioned, probably business processes aren't up to scratch yet? Like they think they need a salesperson, but they're not ready for it?
The majority.
Yeah.
of businesses that I talk to, they're just not ready for it yet. Or alternatively, they actually need a customer service representative. There's nothing wrong with sharing, added into their business. That helps their business grow. You've actually contributed to something much bigger than yourself. But if they can't do it and they can't implement, they're going to come to you to do it for you. A few businesses that they might need a fractional sales director, right? They got a team of business development managers or salespeople, and they just have no clear leadership. Or there's heaps of people out there that can provide a great service using that fractional model in sales, or alternatively, they're just starting up and they sort of don't really know what they need, and they just think, oh, well, I need someone else to do sales because I hate it. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but do you have any business processes in place at the moment? You're just sort of winging it. And so we can sort of, again, help on the front end too. That just brings me a lot of joy, right? As long as you can help people, whether it's me through TenClub or whether it's through other connections that I have, it's all coming back towards that mission, right? Like it's all about solving the small business sales problem in this country.